Hi Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of July 18th through the 24th. This is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising signs. Alright, Cancer, so at the bottom of the deck I do have the Empress. Very nice. So the Empress could be your energy, Cancer. This could be you being incredibly fertile, yes. So if you're trying to conceive, definitely give it a go this week. If you do not want to conceive, definitely take proper precautions with that. But you might be incredibly fertile, coming up with, creative plans, ideas, things you want to do. You might be incredibly creative this week. If you are a Cancer woman, people might find you just incredibly attractive this week. You might feel more attractive. The overall energy, Cancer, for the entire week is the Hierophant. So this can be some Cancers, this can be you having faith with maybe a certain matter, having faith, believing in something. But also the Hierophant can represent marriage, he can represent large companies, the government. Sometimes he can represent something legal, also very important documents, commitments, conforming. For some of you, because I have the Empress here and then I also have the Emperor in the spread, there could be something going on with a relationship. Maybe some of you are getting married with the Hierophant here, or some Cancers, you actually might be committing to your partner. You guys might be committing to one another. But we are starting out with death. So death represents great change and transformation. This is actually a very powerful energy. So for some of you, something might be ending within your life. Something old is no more, but with that, something else is beginning. So yeah, endings and new beginnings, because we have the Queen of Pentacles here. This certainly could be a great transformation going on, within your career, something to do with your finances or assets. The Queen of Pentacles can certainly represent a home, but because we have the Hanged Man here, which is that limbo period, that period of suspense, you being patient with something. For some Cancers, this is you being patient and waiting on this great change, waiting to maybe be able to move to a new home. Because I have the Two of Wands here, which the Hanged Man is looking directly at the Two of Wands, for some of you, you could be waiting on a decision that allows you to maybe move to a new home, or a decision in regards to a new job, or something to do with assets, something to do with, your security, your stability, something in the physical material realm with Pentacles here. The Two of Wands is you very much thinking about your future, making a lot of plans for your future. But for some of you, maybe something has to end so something else can begin. When we have the energy of death around, it's a very powerful energy, and it's because something is completely ending. Something is becoming final. And I do think that for some of you, this is you either waiting on this, or the Hanged Man can represent that fresh perspective, that enlightenment coming to you. So for some of you, maybe you're receiving some sort of enlightenment or fresh perspective in regards to a decision, or in regards to a home, something to do with maybe your career. I see this as being incredibly positive, and that's why for many of you we have the Hierophant here, because this is you now having faith with something, perhaps for some of you. Again, this could have something to do with the company that you work for, something to do with maybe a home. The Hierophant can certainly represent that paperwork. For some of you, maybe you're waiting on documentation. I also have the Nine of Pentacles here, which the Nine of Pentacles can represent property, money, assets. Financially, it's a great card. This is you living comfortably. So financially, honestly, I think it's going to be a great week for you, Cancer, with the Queen of Pentacles here and now the Nine of Pentacles. This is, living comfortably, having your financial needs met. But also, I do think that for some of you, you're certainly waiting on either a home or something to do with your career. Maybe you're waiting on a promotion. With the 10 of Cups here, whatever this is that you're waiting on, it's going to bring in that emotional abundance. It's going to make you incredibly happy. It's going to make your family incredibly happy. We have the 10 of Cups here. So emotionally, Cancer, I think it's going to be an amazing week. But because I have the Hermit looking directly at the Emperor, I do think that for many of you, you're definitely receiving that enlightenment. With the Hanged Man here, you're definitely learning something this week, and it's about your future. It can have certainly something to do with a decision. If you've been waiting on a decision, I think that clarity and some sort of enlightenment is coming to many of you, Cancers. And this is very positive. With the Emperor here, this is success, prosperity, abundance, more stability coming in. So you're learning something. Maybe this is in regards to career, a home. You're learning something in regards to this. And I think it's giving a lot of you faith. Yeah, this is enlightenment coming to you. And maybe you see clearly now, Cancer. Maybe you see that you're going to be successful with this. I see you coming out quite successful with something. It's going to bring in a lot of abundance into your life, a lot of happiness. I think abundance in many forms, financial, emotional. With the Empress here at the bottom of the deck, you know, she is a very blessed, beautiful energy, and whatever is started while we have her energy present, it will be incredibly fruitful for you, incredibly rewarding for you. So whatever this is, if you're making a decision, Cancer, or you're learning a decision this week, and now maybe you're able to walk down a new path, this is beautiful. It's surrounded by blessed energy. I'm just seeing what else I get here. Yeah, even if things are not progressing this week where you're absolutely walking down that new path, there's some sort of progress I feel that's being made here. There's some sort of enlightenment, that there's something that's coming to light, something that you're learning here, that I do believe for many of you, it's now giving you a fresh perspective, a much more positive perspective. It's giving you faith. And maybe for some of you, you now see that you're going to be successful with this. I see you moving towards stability, Cancer, prosperity, happiness. I mean, abundance in all forms. Whatever this is, however you can relate to this, if this is on a career front, if this is something to do with maybe the family, assets, you know, a home situation, this is really, really wonderful. I think that honestly, overall, Cancer, it's going to be a great week for you. Yeah, I think emotionally, financially, I think it's going to be a wonderful week for you. For some of you, you actually could be speaking with an attorney with the Hermit here. For some Cancers, you might be speaking to an attorney or maybe an older trusted mentor, a grandfather. You certainly could be receiving some sort of counsel this week, Cancer. Yeah, and if that's the case, I see it empowering you. I see, this advice actually being, really, really beneficial advice, very beneficial for you. Let me pull you an additional guidance card for Cancer, some additional guidance for Cancer for this upcoming week. What does Cancer need to know? For some of you, if you've been waiting to start a family, like I mentioned in the beginning, definitely give it a go this week. You have a lot of amazing energy around you, Cancer. Definitely listen to your intuition this week. Yeah, definitely listen to your intuition. Pay attention to your intuition this week. Some additional guidance for Cancer. What else does Cancer need to know? Please show me. All right. Wow, they're very nice. So we have Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So if you've been worried about your children, they're certainly okay. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. And this can be children within your family. This can, of course, be your children, but this can be other children as well. Maybe you're worried about your children. Maybe you're trying to move to a new home, and maybe you're worried about how they're going to transition, how they're going to like their new school, and just the area in general. If you've been worried about anything like that, you know, everything is going to work out fine. Also, I look at my fur babies like they're my children as well. So if for some of those cancers out there, if you've been worried about something to do with your pets or your fur babies, just know that I think that they're going to be okay as well. Overall, Cancer, I think it's going to be an amazing week for you. I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.